Jackson says, "Hi, Derek. Thanks to you and Lyoto for sharing experience-based and time-tested wisdom with us. Also, I'm glad to see that we finally got the real leader of the country back. Fact, there are already a huge investment coming in America, especially in the area of data center and artificial intelligence. Question for you. Are you considering Pacific Gas and Electric to invest again? Also, have you been looking into any data center or AI company to invest in?" I did look at the stock just last week. It's down about 15%. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it again this week. I'm not excited about 15%. I think it's only down because of the fires are there. It's going to go back up, in my opinion. I'm just not excited about 15%. So, if it's down 15, let me go look at where it's at right now. PCG. Right now it's at, after hours, it's at $16.62. 52-week high was $21 and change. So we're down $5 from the high. So we're down, about 20% from the 52-week high. Let's look at it from the time these fires started. Let's look at like a 1 month. Yeah, that's kind of coincides. So it's down, less than 20%, 18, 19% from the time the fire started. I don't know. If it went down 30, 40%, I like it. And I think it's safe to buy if you're interested in it. I think it's probably a safe thing to buy. And, probably you could make 25% that it goes from 16 something back to 21 someday, and you could get a 25% profit. And, that's fine. It's pretty low risk, in my opinion, that if you want to have power in the state of California, those are the people that are going to sell the energy to you, and they're going to make money. So I think it's pretty low risk. I think you could make 20 or 25%. I like to look at things that I'm going to make a lot more money than that. And maybe it just takes 2, 3, 4 years, but I'm not worried about 25%, 20%. I like to think about how do I make 300%, 400%. Those type of things take time. I have to buy things that are boring, that people hate them. Then over time, 3 years later, I can sell it back to the people who hated it for 4 times what I paid for it. So I like that type of investment more for myself. I did buy Pacific Gas and Electric in the past. I paid about $8 for it. I sold it for when I doubled my money. I sold it for low 16s, and now it's back in the low 16s or high 16s now. But it went up to 21. I didn't hold it for that time. I bought other things, and I feel fine about that. But it's a good company overall, and I think you can make 20, 25%. Maybe in 6 months or a year. I don't know for sure, but just my intuition about it. Nothing wrong with it. Brian says, "Hi Derek, great to see you in Lyoto again. It was great to learn from Lyoto with Beatdown Bootcamp. Question for you, Derek, in regards to a lot of executive orders in terms of investing more in infrastructure and stuff in terms of real estate from a stock perspective. What do you see sectors could potentially benefit? Actually, construction, infrastructure, building, copper, etc. Things in advance." Look, there's always an opportunity. Wherever there's turmoil, whenever there's change, there's some opportunity. So if I knew where every penny of the opportunity was, I'd go take it for myself. So I don't know where every penny is going to happen. But you're thinking the right way. Oil and gas was already doing pretty good, and oil and gas is going to do even better now. So if you have oil and gas production, there's only 2 big companies in the world that are going to drill oil wells and build oil and gas infrastructure, and that's Halliburton and Schlumberger. So, I don't own either right now. In the past, I owned Schlumberger. I made money with it. Good company, going to be a good company in the future, I think. But it's already priced that way. So, I don't want to buy something that, again, I'm not worried about 25% or, the stock's going to go up. I think it'll go up 10% or 30%. I like to buy things that are closer to a crisis mode and have a lot more upside than that. And if I'm wrong, then I still make, double my money over time, and that's okay. So there's plenty of opportunities. I don't understand data centers. I understand it loosely, but I don't have an expertise there. So I don't buy things that I don't understand in detail. I understand consumer discretionary spending. I understand oil and gas to some extent. So I like to buy things like that. But the infrastructure, including Pacific Gas and Electric that we just talked about, the infrastructure is already priced well. I don't think there's a bargain. I don't see a big discount. So I don't want to buy it right now. Doesn't mean that you can't buy it and you might make 20, 30, 40%. Something that could have extraordinary demand, like say Schlumberger or Halliburton, might make more than that. I'm not sure. Could make more than that if they have a lot of big projects, and their earnings would be up because they can only do so much. So they have to do the things that have the highest profit margins for them. So their earnings could go up significantly. Stock could go up significantly. Could have years of backlog of work. I'm just saying could. I don't know. I don't know every detail. But yeah, there's other opportunities in my opinion. I like Macy's. I like Kohl's. I like Kohl's the most right now. And I think when you have a buyout offer if Kohl's got sold for book value, that's $34, $35. And right now it's $13 and change. So if the thing went up 20 something dollars, I own over 500,000 shares. So, I'd make quite a bit of money. So that's tens of millions of dollars on that one stock. And like I said, that's book value. That's not even a multiple. Nordstrom just sold for 3.5 times book value. So, if Kohl's were to sell for that, and I don't think it will, but if Kohl's were to sell for 3.5 times book value, I'd make $58, $60 million, something like that, 60 million with my current position. So 58 million, something like that. So no, I don't think that's likely to happen, to be that big of a spread. But I can make 10 or 20 or 25 million playing with Kohl's. My Macy's position, I could make another 5 or 10 million on Macy's, depending what a buyout offer looks like. And I think there has to be a consolidation. These are good businesses that I think there's going to be more of consolidation in brick and mortar retail because they need to be operated by a bigger entity that can use the AI, that can use the other high-level computer to make the companies run more optimally. So I think there's opportunities there that I like more than infrastructure at the moment. But you can do whatever you want. That's a great thing about the stock market. You can do whatever you want. There's a lot of ways to make money in the stock market.
You watch this video all the way through, and that tells me you're dedicated to learning more and earning far above average outcomes in your life. Congratulations for that. But now it's time to take action. If you could have earned those results by yourself, you would have done it already. My head coach has opened up a few spots on his high-demand calendar for an in-person, one-on-one strategy session to help you. On this call, we'll give you the pragmatic advice that you can implement tonight to get laser-focused on the right metrics and leave mediocrity far behind in your past. Click that link right now in the description below and apply for your call immediately. Do it now.